Deuteronomy Chapter 23.
No one who has been emasculated by crushing or cutting may be counted as belonging to the congregation of Yahweh. No one born of a forbidden marriage, nor his descendants, shall enter the congregation of Yahweh, even to the 10th generation. An Ammonite, or a Moabite, or their descendants, shall not enter the congregation of Yahweh, even to the 10th generation, because they did not meet you on the road with food and water when you came out of Egypt, and because they hired Balaam, the son of Beor, from Pethor, in Aram Naharaim, to pronounce a curse upon you. However, Yahweh your father would not listen to Balaam, but turned the curse into a blessing for you, because Yahweh your father loves you. You shall not seek their peace, nor brotherly relations with them, as long as you live. However, you must not abhor an Edomite, for he is your brother. You must not abhor an Egyptian, for you were an alien in his land. The children of the 3rd generation born to them may enter the congregation of Yahweh. When you are encamped against your enemies, keep yourself from every impure thing. If one of your men becomes unclean because of a nocturnal emission, he is to go outside the camp and stay there. But as evening approaches, he is to wash himself, and at sunset he may return to the camp. Designate a place outside the camp where you may go to relieve yourself. As part of your equipment, have something to dig with. Then, when you do relieve yourself, first dig a hole, and afterwards cover up your excrement. For Yahweh your Father moves about in the midst of your camp to protect you and to give your enemies over to you. Therefore, your camp must be holy, so he may see no unclean thing among you and turn away from you. If a slave has escaped from his owner to take refuge with you, do not hand him back over to his owner. He may live among you wherever he chooses, in your cities, or where it seems best to him. You must not oppress him. There shall be no prostitutes of the sons and daughters of Israel. You must not bring the hire of a harlot, the earnings of a female prostitute, or the price of a dog, the earnings of a male prostitute, into the house of Yahweh your Father, for any vowed offering. For both of these are an abomination to Yahweh your Father. You must not charge interest to your brother, interest on money, food, or anything else that may earn interest. You may charge interest to a foreigner, but to your brother you must not charge interest, so that Yahweh your Father may bless you in all that you set your hand to do in the land you are entering to possess. If you make a vow to Yahweh, you must not delay to pay it, for Yahweh your Father will certainly demand it of you, and you will be guilty of sin. But if you refrain from even making the vow in the first place, you will not be sinning. Whatever goes out of your mouth, you must be sure to do, because you made your vow freely, of your own free will, to Yahweh your Father, with your own mouth. When you enter into your brother's vineyard, you may eat all the grapes you please, but you must not put any in any container. When you enter into your brother's standing grain, you may pick kernels with your hands, but you must not put a sickle to his standing grain.